Who's your girl who's telling you that it's okay to stop and just take a breath? It's me, Kristi, and I do mean it. Um, Sue needed to take a bit of a break herself. Yeah, because of mouth time. She's still recovering from oral surgery. And she can like talk and everything, but doing so for 3 hours straight, probably not doctor recommended. So I'm gonna play some Monster Hunter Rise all on my own. I'm gonna grind some of the animals I need. Maybe we'll fight an Apex I haven't fought yet. We'll sort of look through the list of things available, and we'll see what jumps out. So, hello everyone. Let's get into the game, I guess. This is actually going to take just a second to pop up because I wasn't really prepared for this, and I did some of the work, but I've just remembered that I have not put the thing onto OBS, the thing that we need so that we can see the game. I'm working on it now. That should be it. Well, Well, we almost got there. Hang on, I need to just adjust this. There we go. That's what that should look like. Hi, Bad Road. I am gonna grind some animals. You're gonna get to see how the sausage is made. Speaking of grinding animals, I have Hello Panda. Hello, Katie. She's waving to me. Do you need my attention for anything, or are you just saying hello? Okay. I'm wearing headphones from the other side of the room. I'm just waving hi. Okay. Hmm. Here's the other thing I'm gonna need to. Wow, it's amazing how she can like sing so beautifully like that and stay so completely silent. I just need to bring up some audio. Yeah. So here's a bit of a backseat into how I play games just in life. Um, I tend to, even if the soundtrack for a video game is an absolute banger, like say Binding of Isaac is. Binding of Isaac is just banger tracks top to bottom. I still get really I still get really kind of not uncomfortable, that's not the right word, but my ears get bored hearing the same thing over and over and over again. Uh Especially for a game like this. Thank you, audio fatigue. Especially for a game like Monster Hunter Rise, where the thing you're doing is sort of repetitive and grindy. I need a little bit of more interest to keep my brain focused. So I tend to like bring up some like weird music playlist, get on some Witch House or something. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna play Monster Hunter Rise. Um, the keen-eyed among you may say, "Hey, Kristi, your dog is completely normal. You have a blue robot dog, just like you have always had." And I appreciate your paying attention to details, even though I'm not usually the focus of the stream. This is the dog I've always had. Oh, and my cat is also now wearing a robot suit because, yeah, obviously. The cat does not have very many good robot options. Majin Mu there is on, like, the Almudron set, which is sort of the best available. I could make Majin Mu look like Knuckles the Echidna. But that's sort of not the aesthetic. Oop, no, don't ride the rush. As per robot helps, dogs are much preferred because I can't do shit with the robot bird. That's from a Brental Floss track. What if Mega Man 2 had lyrics? To the tune of Mega Man 3 title screen. Oh, Mega Man 3, not 2. Oops. Let's see what things we need. I think I'm good on armor, actually, because, like, if I got armor that would, like, actually mesh with the things that I... Like, if I got into the more powerful armor, it would be, like, it would take away skills that I need. Not need, but very much want. So I think I'm stuck in my... What am I wearing, actually? Because it's not this. I'm in the Rapessa set, right? Which usually looks like this, but I've got my thing on. I will say, I did do a bunch of event quests. The thing about doing event quests is that you get specialty layered armor, so now, if I wanted to, I can wear some glasses like the nerd I am, or some cool black leather pants like the cool leather pant wearing person I am, or this incredibly fancy anniversary outfit, or a whole flower. I like what I've got, though. What do we need for weapons we're missing? Because I am still on my quest to get the best set of weapons I have at the very least, since I've locked myself into Twin Blades. Which is good. I'm glad I found Twin Blades rather early. I'd use a Tigrex Maw? I don't even know what the fuck I need for this. Radnik Kadaki Glowgut and Anjanath Gem. Let's not pursue that because that would mean I would have to deal with spiders, and that distracts people from the stream. Wyverian Gem. Get that from Toby Kadachi, I guess? Let me just look up online how to get the Wyvern Gem. MH Rise. Wyvern Gem. Wyvern Gem? Hey, Wyvern or Wyvern? Which of those is correct? The highest possibility of getting it is from fighting Apex Diablos. You know, I was just saying we could fight an Apex I haven't fought yet, and Diablos sure does. Sure does fit that. I'll probably die, but hey. Wyvern, it's me. Avern, it's Hermes. Right, let's try that then. Let's go punch a very high rank Diablos in the face. I just need to run back here. Oh, I should check on my Meowson areas, actually, before I do this. Because I forgot where I left them. What are you all doing? You're on a mission. I can receive some mushrooms, so I guess I have now. Congratulations, a bunch of nitro shrooms and one parashroom. Which I think I need to make tranquilizer bombs. If I need tranquilizer bombs. Yeah, well. I was playing Vampire Survivor before I started getting ready for the stream.
Which quest would you like?
And I also managed to get both of the new unlocks. Which is good. Slay 2. No, I just want to go for 1. And just go for 1.
There's no rush.
Elena Whipspangle Shipper. Oh, hey, you came in a little while ago. You haven't seen me stream, but I've been in the chat. I'm usually in as Kristi September, because I like having my own account. But hello, I am Katie's wife and sister-in-law to Annie and Allison Zoo. Thank you for dropping in. Here's Apex Diabolos.
I wish you luck.
What do you need to fight Apex Diabolos? Hey, Beekeeper. Thank you also for stopping in. The new Vampire Survivor weapons are fun, but you don't have enough time to play with them. Right? I managed to get the ring unlocks at like 29 minutes and 11 seconds. Like, I got to hang out with it for literally 49 seconds before death came for me. That's not enough time. Where's Diablos? Here we go. What is Diablos week 2? Ice, mostly. And Dragon a little bit, but Ice is better, and I happen to have really good ice weapons, so let's do that thing. We're a Tulpa. Tulpa? Is that how that's pronounced? Please correct me if I am wrong. The two of us. So far, they communicate in gut feelings, but the more I believe in her... I'm sorry. She communicates in gut feelings, but the more I believe in her, the further I get. Very good. Where are my ice blades? No, not you. The good ones. Yeah, the gelids. And I think I need to put a decoration on you. KO Jewel? KO Jewel. I should actually see if I can't make bigger, better decorations, but that's for future me. Let's grab some food. What does Diablos do? Diablos does fire, and I think Apex Diablos does poison? Right, so... Oh, that's right. Zoo and I tried to fight Apex Diablos last week, and it didn't go well. Let's take Dango Weakener, then, and Defender. So this might go very badly. Delicious. Nothing tastes better than food cooked for you by master cat chefs.
Back to work.
And I think we're ready to go. Are you familiar with the Theosophical Society and their work? Theosophists seek for the greater truths to the intersection of great religions and have some interesting ideas about Tulpa's thought forms and spiritual structures. I need to get my mind off politics since I'm very conflicted politically, and honestly, psychology is one of my specializations, the only one that doesn't involve consuming pop culture. Well, we have our little, call to action at the break, but I also needed a place to step back from the last couple of days, so this stream is perfect, I think. It's the one with the question mark, right? That's going to be the apex.
Excuse me.
Here we go. Yeah, because the other ones are Rajang and,
Looks useful.
no, what is that one? Some kind of frilled lizard? Not very familiar to me. Anyway, here's this big scary fucking thing. Hey, asshole, I'm coming for you. Ow. Okay, well. So here's something that training on my own has gotten me better at. And it is being able to use the wire bug escape. Getting a lot better at that after having had to fight fucking that fight where it's a Tobi Kadachi and a Kezu at the same time. Wow, I just died. Wow, that was quick. I expected it to be quick, but that was very quick. Oh, that's another thing I love about my robot dog that I've always had is how he teleports in like Mega Man. Or I suppose like also Rush from Mega Man. As opposed to digging up from the ground like the canines? They're called canines, yes. They're called felines and canines, except they're spelt with a Y. Yep. Man, let's try that again and die less.
Looks useful.
You over there? Yeah, you went away from me. You're gonna make me go all the way around the map. Like all the way to the corner. Make me run that far away to just absolutely get fucking snapped apart. Alright. Let's try this. I can do that better. Alright, epic music has started. It's time now. Me, these ice blades, and the robot dog companion that I've always had. Okay. This is going a little better. I've only lost a minor amount of health. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. That's fine. God, that's so much damage. Okay. You know, I only get one more of those. Then I'm gonna have to quit.
This isn't the end.
Not quit the game, but, you know, find something else to do that isn't fighting this, horrific endgame monster all by myself. Gonna go down this way? I think this was easier. Maybe it's worth it for me to... there's a fascinating conversation happening in chat that I'm not keeping up with because I am trying to not die to the big monster. I apologize for this. Is it that? Oh, she's headed right for us. I wonder if it might be worth just going to fight Rajang until Rajang, like, gets knocked over and then using Rajang to try and fight Diablos. As it is, I think I'm just, not really, getting there in terms of damage. I'm just, trying to hit and run. Oh no. Oh no, please go away. There we go. Get some potions. Gonna have to use a whole mega potion every time I get hit, huh? That's where we are? I think so. That's fine. If I can just keep Diablos on this weird uneven terrain, I think its IK means I won't get hit. Apparently I'm wrong. Just trying to drill at me. I'm not a driller. So stop drilling at me. Oh no, I've lost it. Okay, it's directly above me, that's why I've lost it. Ooh. Ow. Okay, nope, hang on. Nope, hang on. Alright. Alright. We can do this. We can make this happen. We can talk to Orange Juice. Why are you this... Are you tired already? That's wild. Why? I haven't hit you, like, at all. I do have a KO gem. Maybe it's that. Okay, well. Now you're back over there. So normally, when I'm streaming Monster Hunter, I am streaming Monster Hunter with Zoo. And that means I have someone to bounce off of. Keep my mind a little bit off of the panic that's being induced by the fact that I am stone cold the center of attention of a big horned monster thing. Let's refill on potions while I'm thinking about it, because right here is the place to do that. Pardon me. Those are regular potions. Do I not have high potions? Can I craft high potions? I can craft mega potions. So let's do that. I think I have. like full up anyway. No, not quite. Honestly, I don't understand the Apex scaling in this game, says Zoo. It feels like there should be another equipment rank before you fight high star HR Apex. I mean, there is. There's the, like, super red equipment that's, like, gotten from doing Elder Dragon fights, right? I just don't have access to them because they need some parts that I don't have. It still stops at the same upgrade cap. You're right. Oh, hey. Rajang showed up and got clapped immediately, but hey, you know what that means? It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for Rajang.
Some humans could learn from you.
And I think you can't ride Apexes, so I'm not even gonna bother. Let's just have Rajang shoot some electric breath.
Masterful work.
Uh-oh. Nope, hang on. Is that I really want to get this Diablos material right now. I could have gotten in free hits. The thing about getting in free hits is that if I get those things on the ground, I will keep the things that are on the ground. Whereas if I go for free hits and then get, you know, taken out by these monstrous horns. Oh, no, hang on. Oop, no. Okay, that's not it. Is it the same fight where you just got carded twice? I mean, yes. I mean, I'm dead now. So let me address something that I'm seeing in chat real quick. So it's not a self-conversation. Sue is part of a plural system with her sisters, Annie and Alice and Katie, and I am Katie's wife, a separate individual body from that. If you say carted again, I'm going to assume you're an internet troll. It is apparently a thing they do. Let's not fight that fucking thing again and try a different thing. Carted is a thing that you hear sometimes people say. What kind of big jewels do we have? Like good ones? Hellfire, Cloak Lance, Hellfire Resistance, Jump Master, Salvo Jewel, Spread Jewel, Pierce Up. I'm looking for level 3 jewels to see if there's anything terribly juicy. Critical Draw might be worth it. I need a whole bunch of stuff to make that happen, though. Earplug grants protection from large monster roars. That's not quite what I need. These are all level 2 and level 1 stuff. Okay. People joining the Monster Hunter games on World started saying carded, and it's always used derogatorily. And I feel certain that it derives from From other ableist words that share some phonemes with it. What kind of weapons can we make that doesn't require fucking that? I could fight an Almadron. I like Almadron. That's a fun fight. Maybe I'll get this terrifyingly rare drop. Or a Tigrex mom. I wonder if I can take a Chameleos by myself. Because I'd definitely get a claw if I fought and killed a Chameleos. Yeah, let's try Chameleos. That will go better. It's a couple of ranks lower, I think. Also, you can ride it. You know, in case you've ever wanted to ride an Elder Dragon. You can see its stripes, but you know it's mean. Do I have an event quest for fighting a Chameleos? I'm trying to do as many event quests as I can, because they have really weird, they have really weird rewards, and like that's how I met my totally normal robot dog that I've always had.
Master Hojo drew all the monster pictures. Aren't they great?
And so I kind of want to try and like just knock down a bunch of these if I can. Yeah, this one. It was Zenogre and Kezu. I did this fucking fight like 6 times getting the parts for whatever the heck it was that I wanted. Some kind of layered armor? I don't even know what that was for. Okay. Good brain, good brain. It's none of those. Gosrog, Magnamalo, Thundershiro, Nawa, Almadron, Rathalos, Chameleos. There we go. Ancient Illusion.
May the spirits protect you.
What kind of bullshit can we get into with our good friend Chameleos? There we go. Precious few sightings of this elder... No, what's the voice that Sue was using for him? Right, it's the sort of Professor Oak voice. Precious few sightings of this elder dragon have been recorded, leading to claims it can vanish into an environment like a chameleon, hence the name. Witnesses report that when enraged it can spew a fog-like breath, which seems to come out of nowhere and enhance its strength by licking up pollen from petaloses. Good to know. So I hit it with fire? I hit it with fire. I can do that. Twin Flames? 190-25? Don't I have better than that? 190-25, but room for gems, which is a strict upgrade. So set decorations. Get the KO jewel on. What does Chameleos do? Poison damage, right? There's not really a dongo to fix poison damage. So let's take Slugger. Let's be waiting for the little bustas. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, we did that once already. Let's just scoot through it.
Let's go.
I think it exemplifies how World became a game for a totally different kind of player. The kind that says get good and means that they came up with all their own terms, rather than using what the community or even the games themselves use, and then an event quest actually used carded in the description. I was sad. Oh, that's a fucking shame. I was thinking about this in terms of, do I want to talk about that? I guess I do. I started anyway. It'll give me something for my mouth to do while I try and fight this giant animal. I started thinking about Elden Ring. I've been thinking about Elden Ring a lot, actually. Because I really like FromSoft's style of storytelling, and I like sort of looking at what they're doing with their narratives and seeing what they want
Nature has in store for us.
to push forward. And I've had this theory going for a while that Elden Ring, in addition to FromSoft's usual themes of like corruption of power, and in this case, like the vacuum of power and the people that scrabble to try and fill it, that it's also kind of a not a fuck you necessarily, but sort of a mockery of the people who think of themselves as the Dark Souls fan base. The insufferable sort of people who think of themselves as the Dark Souls fan base. Because the get-gooders and stuff like that, they have completely the wrong end of what makes Dark Souls, like, good and fun and interesting. And Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Elden Ring. Which is that, I almost said Hayao Miyazaki again. I've done that fucking twice today. Thank you. Hidetaka Miyazaki has always said that he wants the Souls games, the games that FromSoft makes, to be games that anyone can succeed at with a little bit of practice. And that's, you know, itself sort of dependent on, you know, ability and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's true. Like, the Souls games constantly and consistently throw shit at you that makes the challenges that the Souls games present you with very manageable. Like in Elden Ring, there is the whole there's co-op anywhere, basically. There's, if you don't like have an online connection, there's still the ashes that let you summon monsters to your side in heavy areas, and that's good and fun, and also a really good way to manage difficulty. There's a billion different kinds of weapons and tricks you can do with them to fit whatever playstyle you think works best for you. But the Dark Souls fanbase TM doesn't care about that. And they say that any way that isn't the way that they play Dark Souls is the wrong way to play Dark Souls. And that Dark Souls is a game about difficulty, and if you're doing anything to mitigate that difficulty, you're fucking up. In complete defiance of the actual sort of design philosophy. And there's a lot to pull this back to my original point. There's about Elden Ring being sort of making fun of that kind of person of the fan base. There's a lot of alien imagery in Elden Ring, and I think it is there very purposefully, because when you talk about a force that has come into a oh wow, that is that Anjanath is having a hard time. When you talk about a group that comes into a space to make it be what they want and to ignore the ideas that are already there, that is invasion, that is colonialism, and it's absolutely alien. And in this way, the sort of get-gooders are aliens and invaders to the franchise itself. So good. That was about, like, 6 minutes of filled space. Oh, no, that's... Oh, no, I followed the wrong thing. Oh, no, I followed the wrong monster. Oh, no, that did nothing for me. I agree with you, Beekeeper, that it is a load of bollocks. I don't like it myself, and I have a great...
Looks useful.
I have a great dislike for that kind of, in quotes, Dark Souls fan. I should eat a food. This is not the first time I've said this today. Not only that, but by reinforcing their terminology, they're actually colonizing the idea space and themselves being imperialist. Yeah. Which also ties well into, like I was saying, the FromSoft overture of power struggles and invasive cultures, which is what the Dark Souls series has been about. Because the humans fought and enslaved the giants. They claimed to have killed all the dragons, even though they absolutely hadn't. And then they just sort of sat and hoarded and collectivized their... Not collectivized. And... Oh, what's that word I want? Just hoarded, I guess, works. Their power until such time as the entire world around them was crumbling. In tabletop RPGs, we have the neckbeards who are very similar. There's also an element of gatekeeping. So the first, like, big skill testing boss in Elden Ring is called Magritte. And Magritte speaks exactly the way these assholes on message boards speak, and he's literally standing in front of a gate that you need to go through. This is what put me on the idea that I was having in the first place. I don't think it's particularly subtle messaging. Margit, did I say Magritte? Ooh. So this is going much better than... Ooh, let's get out of the way of that. This is going much better than Apex Diablo did. My tabletop RPG was about the colonization from the point of view of the indigenous species and a 2,000-year-old lost civilization. Was that the steampunk one? 1875? I know that number's wrong. $1879. I was pretty close. Oh, need to back up. Need to not get hit by this poison.
Thanks for the support.
Available in PDF for the asking. I'm sorry our VPN has been on this whole time. Oh, hi Freya. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm glad that I can see you now. I don't know how none of that hit me.
I'll show you no mercy.
Most recently, I said that I don't think neckbeard is good terminology to use for shitty people in gaming. I understand that. It's pointing at using a physical attribute to describe someone you don't like. I don't think is ever a particularly useful thing. I've heard the term grognard thrown around also, but I'm not really sure of the provenance of grognard. I think it is a Grognard is usually affectionate. Is it the affectionate version of the same sort of concept, or
Looks useful.
Grognard just means an old timer, someone who's been playing D&D since like 1E? Oh, hey, Anjanath. I'm just gonna go ahead and steal this this tier that you've cried, I guess. Maybe don't worry about it. Just regular things. Oh, I should scrape my swords against my other swords real quick.
This should fix it.
No, please scrape your sword against your other sword. Thank you. Okay, so Grognard apparently does not mean quite that same thing. But like the old heads, the gatekeepers, they exist in basically every hobby in some form or fashion. And they always suck, and they're always the worst at the fucking thing that they're trying to gatekeep.
It's all over for you.
There's a reason Sue calls herself the only Dark Souls fan. And, oh no, I need an antidote real quick. There we go. Oop. Oh, you've gone to sleep. Oh no, you haven't gone to sleep. Damn it, I don't want to be poisoned. Let me not be poisoned. Yeah, you can hit me with your tail instead. Yep. Okay, great.
This isn't the end. Let us move.
Okay, Max. Okay. I had trouble finding people who wanted to play the cooler stuff, like Shadows of Astarin. I'm not familiar with Shadows of Astarin, but I take the concept. The gaming group that I used to play with was like all in on D&D 3.5e and later Pathfinder, which is the same thing. Not the same thing, but like very similar purposefully. And it's fine, but that was just sort of a mismatch for me gaming group wise, because I like role playing and they liked kicking indoors. Not exclusively either way, but I was usually outbalanced. Shadows is a psychological horror game in an early medieval low fantasy setting. Neat. My brain kicked up and said, oh, like Betrayal at House on the Hill, but probably Betrayal at House on the Hill is slightly more like this and also isn't medieval fantasy. So good job, brain. You really gave 110% in there. Can I get up? Yeah, I can get up. Okay. I was like, this doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem like I'm going where I want to be going. Yeah, Pathfinder is like 3.7, D&D 3.75. Which is nice and all. I'm not here to say that it's a bad system by any means. Or even that it could be used to create an interesting, like, character-based role-playing experience, but that's not what they wanted. I wrote some stuff for Pathfinder. Cool. it is sort of a testament, I think, that I'm not surprised to hear that. Third party under license, don't get too impressed. Right, but you know, I could write some stuff for Pathfinder on a cocktail napkin. It wouldn't really make the scene. Oh, someone knocked down these shrines. How terrible for our heritage. Nope, 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 nope. Get up on a hill. There we go. Okay. So this is going well. I think it's going well. Don't tell me if it's not. Ooh. I enjoy role-playing, but I also like my combat crunchy. Like, it's not like I particularly dislike combat, it's that I like the combat to serve a story. Right? Like, I fancy myself a comedian and improvisational person. Like, that's what I get into, that's what I get into playing games like that for, which is why I absolutely love when I can stoke up the energy running Dusk City Outlaws, because it's basically nothing but improvisation, and then you just, like, there's a combat system in there, and there's successes and failures determined by dice. But wow, there's a lot of room to fudge those. Oh no, my red pollen was stolen. I didn't know I had any of that. Earth Dawn, Shadowrun, 1879. Da'akfall is how I'm choosing to pronounce that, and Mage the Ascension. It is, again, it's like, oh, you worked for World of Darkness also. Okay. Except they probably weren't called that at the time. Were they White Wolf? Anyway. But again, not particularly surprised. Glad for you, interested, but not surprised. Ah, hey. I knocked you over, jerk. Give me your bones. Give me just all the bones you have. And I'm going to repeat myself. I believe you may have misheard me. Oh.
Not quite sharp enough.
Both of my
Learn from you.
familiars have sleep weapons. So we put Chameleos to sleep real quick. I'm gonna use this opportunity to eat a great big steak right in front of him. And how about a couple first aid meds while I'm about it? It was White Wolf at the time, and it was White Wolf in the universe was World of Darkness. I failed my audition for Changeling, sadly. What's the... Ah, shit, I waited too long. What's the colon for Changeling? Because it's Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Hunter the Reckoning, Mage the Ascension, and Changeling. And they also have a subtitle, but I can't bring it to mind right now. The Dreaming. Thank you. Hey, look at that. There you go. Wow, Camelius just sort of looked in Rathalus's direction, and Rathalus decided, nah. I don't know if I want to be having any of that. Oh, please hit Camelius. All right, there we go. That wasn't as much as I wanted to happen, but Wraith the Oblivion. I felt like I was missing one. I ran a campaign of all 5, including Wraith the Oblivion, plus some net rule sets and mods, not moods. I mean, really, when you think about it, what are mods if not moods for games, right? Am I wrong? Okay. Hi, Willow.
Excuse me.
We are you missed me getting absolutely slapped apart by a great big horned dragon. So instead we're fighting this chameleon dragon, which is going better for us.
This is gonna hurt.
Oop, and I got the tail cut. Hey. That must mean we're starting to get close, right? I haven't even been KO'd once.
Be careful.
These... Yep. Ow. Stop it.
How embarrassing.
Well... 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 I just went ahead and said I hadn't been KO'd once. And then this happened. I use the online supplement Highlander the Quickening. Ooh, I didn't know White Wolf did a Highlander thing. That is something that maybe I should look up. We've been modding Minecraft for space and magic moods. I am interested in the mod pack you were putting apart. Oh, White Wolf didn't do that. It's fan-made. Okay. Still, though, I'm gonna go get that tail before I forget about it. Ooh. Oh, it's another tier. I was really hoping it would be like a good material.
Looks useful.
That being said, the World of Darkness
Useful.
Highlander thing was a good fan-made thing. I'm not surprised
Duty calls.
Highlander fans
Run.
of which I count myself one, are an interesting and meticulous lot. Because you can tell me that film is not about being gay in the 80s, and I'm willing to call you a liar. Like, there's a reason that the first, like, scene of the first Highlander film is a wrestling match with the Fabulous Freebirds, right? Oop. Hey, Anjanath, don't you wanna hit this monster? Oh, you do, huh? But yeah, Chameleos isn't like ready to be ridden again. But that doesn't matter because I can get in a shit ton of damage by riding the Anjanath instead. It also might explain why Queen did the theme song. It also might explain why, like, one of the central tenets of the whole immortal thing is that you can't have children. It also goes out of its way to point out that people like this have been alive for the whole of human history. And how it's important that they hide or else risk fear-based persecution. You know,
This'll do for now.
just regular straight people things, like swords.
Leave this monster to me.
Sometimes I hear myself talking about media, and this is going to be a brag, don't worry. Sometimes I hear myself talking about media, and I go, oh, that's actually a really interesting point of view. Where did I pick that up on from? And I search my memory, trying to find, like, a source, and then go, no, these are opinions that I came to after debate and discussion with myself. Wild. Which film was it? The first Highlander movie? Source, I made it up from my brain. Should probably eat a ration while I'm at it. It's not ready to be captured yet. Hey, can you capture Elder Dragons? Hey, Zoo, can you capture Elder Dragons? You cannot capture Elder Dragons, so I shouldn't even try. Okay, great. Ah, dang it. I've been doing so good at not getting poisoned. Hang on. They're 100% immune to both types of traps. Okay, good. My favorite Yahoo... My favorite Yahoo answer source was always my mind or me. Sometimes it's all you can say, right? Ah, please. Please stop running. Please stop running around. The camera cannot follow you, and it is very hard. Okay. Let's get into that soft undercrescent. It's getting late. The day has been long, and tomorrow I have mandatory training. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you, and we like spending time with you. Ooh. God, that was a really good flash. Thank you so much, Majin Yu. Nope, that's a... No, don't do that. That's a berry.
Must remain sharp.
Good. While you can't see me... I'm going to wet my stone. Which side is this? This side. It's got the two attacks where it shoots the poison in the ring. It's got the one where it lands in the middle of the ring and then extends outwards. And then it's got the other one where it puts the ring down and then flies outwards and then the ring goes forward. Is that gonna hurt me from here? No, probably not. I'm out of the way. Oh, you are hurt. If you could be captured, you'd be capturable. Nope. Here comes Rathalos again. Yeah, you two hash it out. I'm busy. No, Wrath. Okay, okay, dang it. No, hang on. Camelios decided to piss off, and then Rathian was just like, oh, I guess this person's over here to harass. God, I'm so close to actually taking down an Elder Dragon by myself. My hands are shaking and I'm still getting headshots. I can dance all day. I can dance all day. Just try and hit me. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I've sort of gone the long way around like Supertramp. That's fine. God, my neck is tight. I have not realized precisely how, like, dialed into this fight I've been. My whole zone kind of hurts. Okay, well, hang on. Hang on. No, don't do that. Hang on. This isn't going to be worth it. 40 damage. Absolutely invincible. Oh, this one. This is the ring one. This is the one where it goes out. Oh, hey, Anjanath, you're back. Good to see you here, Anjanath. Nah, Anjanath's running away. That's fine. I just have to stay alive for not very much longer.
Wonderful work, my friend.
No, this isn't how you stay alive? Okay. Oh no, please. No, please attack my cat for a second. That's fine. Cat can take damage.
Be careful! Some humans could learn from you.
Okay. Largest size. Updated. Camilla slain. I'm so glad.
I shall put this to good use.
Ooh. Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, hey, I got the claws I needed right off the bat. And a spike. Jesus Christ, I need a... I need something. Because that was a lot, and my ligaments hurt. I can feel my traps complaining. Ah, that's a good, obviously always extant robot dog. So the thing was, I was anticipating playing with Zoo tonight. And I had queued up this whole bit in my brain where she would almost certainly mention that that my dog looked different. And that I would just, like, stick to the kayfabe that I have always had this dog. Which I have always had this dog. But now I'm just sort of doing it this way. Thank you. It is amazing how I've always had this dog. Oh, I got some sort of necklace. That's good. Oh, the Argosy's pickup box is full. Let's do a little bit of chores, and then we'll go to the BRB.
What can I do you for? Looking for something new or an upgrade? So what can I help you?
What was the other thing I needed for this? It was a Tigrex piece, right? Yeah, I need Tigrex Mock. Good golly, that's a lot of claws. I had 1 previously. I have 9 now. Did I get 8 claws off that? That seems like a lot of claws. And there's a Camellios tree, right? I could just make this. In fact, I could make this and it actually wouldn't matter because I would still have enough claws for the other thing. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. We have a poison blade now. We are doing status damage.
Thanks.
The other 2 things I need to check on are my Meowcenaries. I can receive some items. Here's, I think, rabbit fur. I don't know what that one is. Is that Rathalos? Tigrex. Ooh, did they get them all for me? Nah. That would have been way too cool. Pardon me, I'm about to cough into the mic. Did I manage to unmute myself? I managed to unmute myself. Wonderful. And the other thing is the Argosy, I guess, because it's full. Oh, golly, it is full, huh? Let's just take all these thunderbugs and herbs and honey off of the list. I'm not sure why, but I never seem to grok what's going on with this game. Well, the sort of core gameplay loop is, like, there's a narrative that goes along to this, and it's fine, but it is also kind of just there. The core gameplay is there are some monsters over there in the big open world hunty area. And your job is to go out and find a specific monster and take it down and then turn it into pants. And you once you get the pants from the monster, then you are stronger and you can go fight bigger monsters that make better pants, and so on and so forth. And everything else is sort of in service to that core gameplay loop. Thank you, Zoo. It's a game about 3 days of preparation and 30 minutes of killing. Wife's ex-girlfriend played the Monster Hunter series a lot. I always felt like I was missing something that actually helps a lot. Yeah, Monster Hunter is actually pretty... I don't want to say it's simple, because it's not. There's a lot of intricacies to its mechanics. There's a lot of things that are interesting about it. But in terms of, like, what's actually happening in the game, it's go kill the monster and take its bits and make pants out of them. So we're gonna fight a Tigrex when we get back, I guess. Let's go to the BRB before we do that. So just before we go to our break. Pardon me, I need a sip of water. Before we go to the break, we wish to take this time to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, and that the lives of people of color matter. That there's a civil rights movement ongoing in this country as Black Americans fight for basic human rights and dignity, the ability to just feel safe in their communities and their homes, at their schools. We've had a couple of reminders thrown at us that that is not the reality we live in currently, that safety. We have some links that we would like for you to look at. Under the donate command are organizations that are helping people on the ground right now. The Bail Fund Network is helping to keep protesters out of school. Pardon me, I'm just going to take a quick breath. You remember how I said it's okay to stop and take a little breath at the beginning of the stream? So the Bail Fund Network is an organization helping to keep protesters out of jail. The Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund are organizations getting food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations to Black, trans, and non-binary people. And the Black Hills Legal Fund is the Lakota People's Organization, their legal fund to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen as the whole country was stolen. Renamed arbitrarily to Mount Rushmore, and had white people's faces carved into the side of it. Under the action command are things you can do to be of help right now. These are petitions you can sign, letters you can write to your local lawmakers, the ACLU Racism and Policing Correspondence course, which I always bring particular attention to because it is a nice little 1-month email course about why when we say all cops are bastards, what that means. Expect this link to change over the course of the next couple of days. Yeah, so we think that these are good places for you to start, but we live in the information age. Do your own research. If you want to give your energy to somewhere closer to home, that's absolutely wonderful. Find that thing and do it. find some way to give your energy to the civil rights movement, because building a better future is everybody's responsibility. Making sure we all get there together is everybody's fight. And we do so by battling white supremacy wherever we find it, globally, locally, and within ourselves. We're going to go to the break. It's going to be 3 to 5 minutes of ads. We have no stance on you blocking those ads. Stand up, stretch your legs, get some water, do whatever self-care is important to you, and we will catch you back here in just a little bit. Please join us then. But where could I ever get both batteries and delicious tacos? So, when I came out as trans, I also had that sort of, crisis. Bad Road, please don't. Please don't. Please don't bring up the Scotch tape. I hate, it's such a bad advertisement. Okay, I want to talk about the first thing, and then I'll talk about the damn Scotch tape. So, I had to go through a lot of, like, internal squabble about, how I was going to perform now. Because I had been in, like, theater in high school. That's something that should surprise fucking no one. And I'm 6'3", so I tended to play the sort of roles that they give to 6'3" dudes. There were a lot less roles for 6'3" ladies, is the thing. And sort of like, a thing that put it to me was Jesus Christ Superstar. I saw Jesus Christ Superstar for the first time when I was like 27 or something like that, and was like, this is a really pretty good play, and I would love to be in a production of it someday. And I'm looking down at the, like, I wore skirts at the time. It's not important. I was looking down at myself, and it's like, huh. I basically just have Mary Magdalene, and I don't think they would hire me for that. Samus Aran is 6'3". That's a thing I knew about Samus Aran, because it's one of those things that keeps me warm at night. A thing about Samus Aran is that she's also listed as being like 173 pounds because she's got hollow bird bones, right? So part of the reason why I started doing Twitch was that it was an outlet for me to perform where I didn't have to deal with someone telling me I couldn't, or that I didn't fit the mold, or that there weren't roles for me. I just get to sit here and talk, and if I want to, I can just go into whatever voice I want. I can just create a silly bit from out of nothing, and that's just where we are. So that's the soapbox. Let's get off of this soapbox and onto the other soapbox. We are out of the break. I'm not going to cut any of this out of YouTube. Are you kidding me? I like the sound of my own voice too much. That fucking ad with the Scotch tape. I hate it so much, and the reason I hate it so much is because I used to do market research surveys my job was to show people commercials and say, what did you think about that? So I know what this ad campaign had to go through in order to get put onto a screen anywhere. And I can guarantee you a lot of people looked at that and said, that's a thing that I've just seen, and were sort of probably hammered into saying that they had positive feelings about it, because that's what that job is to get the results that they want you to get. And so I look at that poor actor eating like what is presumably faux Scotch tape and going, you've done this for nothing. You got your check and good for you, but wow. Why does this commercial sound familiar? It's on every fucking, not every fucking ad break on Twitch, but a lot of them. It's for a national home delivery service. I'm not going to go into it more than that. Let's fight a goddamn Tigrex, huh? One of these buttons will bring us back to the... Nope, that's the outro screen. Hang on. That it? Yeah, that's it. So we're still here. How you doing? I've never thought to talk to Tish the drummer before. We represent Kimura for life, and he wants to try and step gun pay the price. Good. I'm glad that's what Tish says. Oh, there's more. If a sucker serpent comes slithering and gets slapped up. That's a really slant rhyme. If a sucker serpent comes slithering, gets slapped up, sent back to its origin. The other one is called Bedum, yes. Oh, you say the exact same thing. Okay, great.
Special quest has been added. Which quest would you like?
Is there an event quest for Tigrex? Hunt a Tigrex and a Diablos? I don't think so. There's not one for just a Tigrex? A Volvidion, an Anjanath, and a Tigrex.
There's no rush, so please take your time.
Nah, probably not.
Due tomorrow is what Hinoa always
Oh, there was one for Chameleos. Dang it. What could I have gotten for this? Some sort of trick. I'll have to do that some other time, I guess. Oh, there's Tigrex and Diablo. Diabolos? You gonna go fight a Diabolos? I know one of these has a fucking Tigrex fight in it. Show me the Tigrex. Let's do a scrap battle. Oh, it has to be all the way at the top, huh?
I wish you luck.
I was in a production of Clue on stage. That actually does sound like a really fun thing to be in. Was it a theatrical presentation of the film, or was it its own thing? Ooh, no, oh god. Please tell me you just acted out the script from the VHS board game. It's an adaptation of the film, which is one of my favorite movies. Okay, that's also good. Fucking... If you've never seen it, Let me... Hang on, I gotta back up and remember what the fuck it is Tigrex does. I am your singing telegram. Oh. I didn't want to do a big bang into the mic. What the fuck does Tigrex, bad against? What the fuck does Tigrex bad against? Tigrex do bad against electricity? Electricity bad for Tigrex. We have electricity. Put electricity on blades. Make Tigrex bad. Make it bad for Tigrex with the electric blade. Excellent. I'm really glad I went ahead and got as many of these weapons as I have. Advertising campaigns in the age of the internet are also unable to discern whether or not an ad influenced someone's purchase. Executives are convinced that a high rate of impressions gets them more money, and if they ever realize it doesn't, advertising collapses. I mean, it's not that... So it's not that advertising doesn't work wholesale, right? It's that they seem to, like you're saying, think that it's hypnosis, which it's not. Does Tigrex shoot fire? I think Tigrex shoots fire. It seems like a lot of things shoot fire. I'm going to take fire resistance and defender. So the so if you've never seen the Clue VHS game, it's all on YouTube, and it is absolutely fucking wild because the way the game worked, you just sort of answered questions about the scene, which means that the scene could have basically been anything, because it's just about like the floor with the brown tiles. That's like, oh, that's the kitchen. Or the room with the flower patterned walls. It's like, ah, that's the billiard room. Which is weird for a billiard room. I'm probably remembering that wrong. But it's shit like that. So the actual scenes don't matter. Which means that they just, like, wrote some shit. It's like they introduced, like, 4 new characters. Which are, like, Sergeant Grey, Miss Peach, Monsieur Brunette? That sounds right. And Madame Rose. It's a lot. And it starts out with, like, everyone gathering to read Mr. Body's will. And it ends with all of them just chasing each other around with the hammiest acting possible. This is Diablos. I don't want to fight Diablos. Just chasing each other around with the hammiest acting possible. With, like, the fakest looking weapons possible. It's beautiful. It's a bunch of people who were hired to do a script that they knew didn't make sense, and they just goddamn went for it. Those 4 are in the Master Edition board game. I did not know that, but I am glad to know it now. Our Miss Scarlet was played by a burlesque performer. That seems like excellent fucking casting. I'm now trying to remember what Miss Scarlet's, like, role was in the... Oh, well. In the... film. Miss Scarlet was the Madame. Oh, right. In flagrante delicto. Was it? No, that's Miss White, I think I'm thinking of. No, not Miss White, because Miss White's the maid. Flames? Flames? On the side of my face? Hot? Heaving press. Miss White killed her husband, the maid was separate. Damn it. So what I'm learning is that I need to go back and watch the film Clue. Madeline Kahn. I was trying to remember a goddamn name. I knew it was in my head.
This'll do for now.
Oh, right. Yvette was the maid. Oui, oui, madame. No, I just need to powder my nose.
After it.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. If it 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. This isn't my math-based... this isn't my math-based bit of choice, as you all know. You know, usually if you go 1-on-5 with 5 other murderers, you got a 15% chance of winning. You look at me and you look at the rest of the clue board, and you can see that statement is just not true. Oh, I was not even paying it. I was caught up in the clue talk and wasn't paying attention to my health even a little bit.
This isn't the end. Run.
Then you have Professor Plum to the mix, your chances of winning drastic go down, because Professor Plum knows he can't murder me, and he's not even going to try. It's a lot more physical than most of the things I've done. I'd imagine, how did the, I guess I don't know anything about the theater setup. How did you handle the, like, scene changes? Because the last, like, quarter of that movie is nothing but running from shot to shot to shot. All right. This time we're going to pay attention to what our health is at. And we're not going to think about Madeline Kahn in a slinky dress. We're gonna take this Tigrex's face from him and use it to make a really cool sword, or pair of swords. Ours is in the round. Our set designer designed the mansion to look like a clue board. That's really good. The world revolves around Madeline Kahn in a slinky dress. It's... I don't necessarily disagree with you. But just at the moment, I do have to pay attention to that little green bar that tells me how long I have until I die. Tigrex isn't even that hard. Solid Snake killed a Tigrex. Also, the theater's in the round, so Madeline Kahn stands in the middle of the stage while it spins. Very nice. Ow. Okay, hang on. I can do that better. Oh. Haha. Get stuck in the quicksand, apparently, Tigrex. Well, that's fine. You're not going to hit me with large rocks or your pointy face. Oh, you're running away. You're running away. That's fine. I need to... Come here.
Needs more polish.
Need to get back on my dog.
Excuse me.
I had my epiphany on July 3rd of 2020. I got the parting clue on June 20th. That is some timing. It's one of these things where, like, good to know, and the sooner you know, the better, so that you can start making, you know, adjustments to your life to feel more comfortable with yourself. On the other hand, should I just, like, whale your tail? I think I should just whale your tail. Real quick. Get a couple tail hits in, try and make that cut happen. Okay, so I guess Tigrex does not do fire heat-based attacks. I'd love to do theater again, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's... Theater is a lot. It's a lot to commit to, and like I said, there's a lot of... barriers. That maybe shouldn't be there, but are anyway. Like, you know, a lot of other things. Oh, right. Someone... No, this isn't the space to talk about that. Ow. I had a theater-based idea, but that is a slightly more private conversation. Ow, okay. Okay, got out of the way.
Wonderful work, my friend.
Okay, hang on. My cat friend has put down a... Yes. A poison trap. Now it is time to wail on the Tigrex while it is stuck.
After it! Let us move! Now's my chance!
You should do a role-playing group. So... We, and when I say we in this case, I mean myself and my wife, Katie, and the members of the Xenon Fiber System and Alice's joy friend Mox, I'll do a role-playing thing here on the channel whenever I have the capability to run it, because it takes like a certain degree of effort. But those are always very fun streams, and I would love an opportunity to do more role-playing. Especially if I do not have to do the DM work. The system is called Dusk City Outlaws. It's an interesting one, and I like it a lot. It's made to sort of be a pick up and play thing, where like, in order to create a character in Dusk City Outlaws, you just need a sheet saying what your job is and a sheet saying what crime family you belong to, because it's a game about crime families in a sort of medieval-ish, fantasy-ish. I say medieval-ish, it's, I don't know, more Victorian. I'm bad at British eras of things. And anyway, we've made some changes to it to help fit our own universe. Early modern, probably. Okay. But it's designed that way to be a very, very quick to pick up, very quick to play. It has simple rules and pre-made campaigns to choose from, or you can do what I've been doing and manipulate them to your own ends to try and make a sort of continuous thing, which has been going well, I feel. Those are available on our YouTube channel at youtube.truck.community. That series is called Claw, Crime-Loving Animals at Work. There's also its sister series, Tail, Terrible Adventures in an Impossible Land, which has been on hiatus for a little while. But which we hope to get back to someday. Which is about, it's based on After the Bomb, which it was a re-release of TMNT and Other Strangeness without the TMNT license. Sequel, not re-release. I apologize. Yeah, it's based on the Palladium system, which is... no, hang on. I'm just gonna drink my drink while you're blind. There we go, good. Right over top of me. Okay, got out of the way. And again. Olay. What, with milk? Hey, got the tail off, too. Rifts came out during my formative RP days, so I ended up getting a lot of those books later on. I am sort of generally familiar with Rifts as a concept, but I've not played any of them. Haha. You should know what quicksand is. You've been trapped in it once already today. Yep. Tigrex found a Diablos to harass. But look, now it is the Diablos' turn. The Diablos has 2 horns to love you and 2 wings to fly you.
I think you've had enough.
Rifts was far and away Palladium's biggest hit, and I think its total disregard for tonal consistency is a big part of that. Neat. That is basically all that I've heard about Rifts, is that it is a wild mishmash. Which can be a lot of fun. Oh, I didn't get the tail. Dang it, I gotta go back here and Narfle the Garthok trying to make tail happen. No, no, don't come over here.
Help myself.
Don't look at me. Kyle, did you just go harass Diablos? Kyle, why did you harass Diablos? Kyle, why do you have to embarrass me in front of Diablo? Oh, you are really chasing me, huh? Okay, you stopped at the bridge. Okay, good.
Brace yourself!
Oop. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Not today.
It's up to something!
I have the Rifter 9.5 or 10.5, which was like an April Fool's issue. It took standard damage and mega damage, and then it took it one step further to giga damage and was totally ridiculous. Fun. The only thing I know about Rifts is that if anyone in the encounter can do mega damage, then everyone had to be able to do and take mega damage. Okay. Cool. Cool. No, yeah, no, keep yelling at me. Be mad. No, don't throw rocks at me. No one likes it when you're like that. Ow. Okay. Wasn't paying attention. Saw the jaw open, just didn't really think about it. Oh, it's capturable. That means I should capture it. Hang on. Hang on. I got those. I got traps. I got so used to fighting the Apex and then the fucking... Alright. Get tranquilized. Become sleepy. Thank you. We will take you home now. I wonder if quicksand works as a pit trap. Probably, actually. I haven't ever tried that, but certainly the, like, that, poison trap that my cat put down a little while ago, that absolutely worked as a trap and that I've caught monsters with before. You can't proc a capture in it if that's what you mean. Oh, okay, well, that's disappointing. Come on, Maw. Hey! Tigrex Maw, that's what we came to get. I'm very happy to see that get. We can cross one more sword off the list. With a bigger sword.
How's it going?
Did you say maw? Maw is a body part? I did say maw, like the mouth zone the mouth zone on the animal, the maw, is a body part that you can get off of the animal.
Looking for something new?
No, that's armor. Weapons. Give me weapons. There we go. I don't have enough money for this. Let me go sell some things. Because I have some extraneous monster bits. And I can turn them into hard cash. Go to item box, I guess? Yeah. And then just find everything that's, like rarity 3 or 4 and send that to the... Send that to Monster Jail. That's a binocular stinger. Oh, here we go. Here's a bunch of, Ramoba, Izuchi pelt. No, I want the big ones. Thank you. These ones.
If you're not sure you should sell something, you should probably hold off for now.
Great Izuchi. Hang on.
There's still value.
Sell 3 of these. Sorry, I'm gonna call the stream after this, but I do wanna, like, make that weapon real quick just to prove that I've done something of value today. You know, sometimes you just need a win, and you'll take one wherever you can get it.
Take it off your hands.
I still don't know what a plastron is, and I'm afraid to look it up.
A fair trade, I'd say.
And
Gladly take it off your hands.
where are we at cash-wise now? 68,000? That's probably enough, but let's finish
Take it off your hands.
selling all of our outmoded shit anyway. Just so I don't have to do this every time.
A fair trade, I'd
I had a bunch of Bishaten for some reason.
say. Take it off your hands.
When was I fighting, like, low-rank Bishatens? What would I have been fighting low-rank Bishaten for?
A fair trade, I'd say. I'll gladly take it off your hands.
I think I needed its, I think I needed its fruit or something, and that was just the easiest way to do that.
A fair trade, I'd say. I'll gladly take it off your hands. A fair trade, I'd say. I'll gladly take it off your hands. I'll gladly take it off your hands.
There's not a lot more of these. There's just one more page full of stuff like this.
Thank you. A fair trade, I'd say. Thank you. I'll gladly take it off your hands. A fair trade, I'd say. I'll gladly take it off your hands. Trade, I'd say. Thank you.
I don't know. There's probably a very,
Take it off your hands.
there's probably a very studious Monster Hunter person who would look at what I'm doing right now and have
Trade, I'd say.
have some manner of,
Gladly take it off your hands.
of fury at me.
I'll gladly,
It's like, why are you selling rarity for Zinogre's shock fur?
I'd say. I'll gladly take it off your hands.
You need that for something later on down the road.
A fair trade, I'd say. I'll gladly take it off your hands.
And I say to this imaginary person I've invented, I can fight more Zinogres.
Gladly take it
Calm down. That's what's fun, is when you just completely out of nowhere create a straw man to fight. Because, you know, there aren't enough real people to fight in the world. That's all of them. Alright. Let's go back to Harmon Smith and
What do you want?
upgrade that weapon. Did I still not have enough for it?
Some hunters literally
Hmm.
take hours. I'm used to it.
I'm pretty sure I just got a bunch of Tigrex materials. Why isn't it letting me upgrade this? This is a problem I will solve on my own time, because clearly something just went wrong. But yeah, thanks for putting up with all my unrelated babbling. I am absolutely happy to do so because I needed something to talk about anyway, because I don't think I can just make a fight with a monster particularly entertaining all on its own. I tend to just talk about the tactics I'm using and slash the monster isn't a great big thing to say. Let's go to the outro screen. Hi. Welcome to the outro screen. I've been Kristi. I'm one of 5 women who stream on this channel, along with my wife Katie and her sisters Annie and Alice and Zoo. We stream 6 days a week on this channel, so if you wanted to interact with the follow button, you can be notified when everyone goes live. Let's real quick run down the schedule so that everyone knows what you're getting into. Schedule.truck.community. What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I don't know what just happened there. I became a NASCAR. Sometimes that happens. That's Wednesday. So Wednesday, it's in the past. Chuck it out the door. Thursday is the new hotness. And on Thursday, Alice is going to be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. The remake of Final Fantasy VII. By which I mean someone is attempting inside the game Final Fantasy VII to remake the events of Final Fantasy VII. It's a very good name. And after that, Andy will be continuing with Dark Summer with Dark Souls 2. The sequel to Dark Souls. A game about dark romance and capitalism. Not necessarily in that order. And colonialism and crushed hope and a whole bunch of other stuff. I talked a lot about FromSoft today, and I think there's a lot that you can say about FromSoft. I think that people don't examine their themes enough, honestly. Friday. That's Thursday. Friday, Katie will be playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land. The game about the orange puffball solving problems with his mouth. On Saturday, we don't stream, but on twitch.tv/xenonfiber, someone will be playing Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days is what it says on the schedule, but that's wrong, isn't it? I started saying it, and then I was like, nope, don't keep saying it, that's wrong. But I've said it anyway, but now I've also said it's wrong. To the best of my knowledge, they don't know what's gonna be streamed. But I could be wrong. We'll figure it out. On Sunday is our wildcard stream. We don't know what we're going to stream. We'll figure it out on the day like we usually do. On Monday, more Dark Summer. Andy will be playing more Dark Souls 2, and I'll be playing more Minecraft. I'm going to keep building log cabins and just sort of flesh out that island that I'm on. And then I'll move on to something else, presumably. But it's going to be like a couple more weeks of Minecraft. Then Tuesday, Annie is going to continue her playthrough of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And then Wednesday comes back around to Wednesday. Sue's going to be playing more Monster Hunter Rise with me. She will be taking the wheel as she usually does. Today was a special case. And on twitch.tv/badroad, Badroad will be playing more Shadowrun Returns, a game about stealing cool stuff like guns and organs. It's a good video game. Did I say Andy was at twitch.tv/andemonium? I didn't, but you could find that information if you wanted. On truckcommunity.neocities.org is the actual site, or schedule.truck.community redirects there. I'm not having a good time with this outro. There's also links to the remainder of our stream team: Andemonium, Riz Plays Games, Bad Road, and Twitch.tv, and the Xenon Fiber System. Great streamers, worthy of your time and attention. And if you want to see more of them, you can do that. And if you want to see more of us, we have a YouTube at youtube.truck.community with vlogs going back for 5 years or so, because we've been doing this a long time. If you just can't stop the Kingdom Hearts feeling, why don't you watch Alice play the original Kingdom Hearts, or not the original Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, because that was a very good series of streams. It would be good to do. Is that everything? That is everything, I think. Thank you all so much for joining me. And until I see you next time, stay safe. Have a good evening.